Hey guys, just aware that you might be at home, stuck with family, and not being able to get out. And we just want to show you some really cool things that would be really cool to do while we are at home. So we've got a couple of resources for you. So this little book, Books of the Bible by Bible Society, a really good resource to be able to read through the Bible, to journal, to colour in, ask some questions. It's something we've been doing in church on a Sunday morning with the youth stuff, but a really great resource. So if you would like one of these, let us know and we can drop one off to you, or check it out online. There's loads of stuff there. Also on the Bible Project website, they've got some really cool videos that explain books of the Bible and lots of different things. So check them out online. There's loads of really cool resources on there as well. We've got these youth Bibles, which are epic, so good for young people. So if you'd like one of these as well, and you haven't got one, let us know and we will try and drop one off for you. But as I said, go online, check out all the stuff on YouTube, all the stuff on social media, because there's loads of really cool stuff that people are doing for young people and kids at this time. So yeah.
Awesome.
Have a read.
Yeah, why not? So we were thinking, just at this point in time, you might be thinking, like, how does faith impact my life at the moment? Like, everything's very different. Like, I'm not going to be going to church all the same. So who is it that I should be in this time? And we thought maybe we could read a bit of a story to you. So we're going to open it at Luke 10. If you want to join us, if you've got yours, go and get yours. And we're going to open it at Luke 10. And actually it's one of Jesus' parables. And often with the parables, like when he tells a story, Jesus, what you're trying to figure out is like, what does he mean? Yeah. But we thought instead what we could do is like, what do you mean?
Sounds good.
And instead what we're going to do is use Arthur's face.
I'm a bit confused as to what meme is, Tim.
You don't know what meme is?
Tell me what a meme is.
It's like a response to, something that's happened.
Okay.
And, there might be some words around you, but I'm going to be the words speaking them out. You're going to respond to them. So we need to see your most dramatic meme face for stuff. Is that alright? Are you in?
Yeah, that's good.
Quite excited. Okay, the parable of the Good Samaritan. On one occasion, an expert in the law stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, he asked, what must I do to inherit eternal life? What is written in the law? He replied. How do you read it? He answered, love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your strength, and all of your mind. And love your neighbour as yourself. You have answered correctly. Jesus replied, do this and you will live. But he wanted to justify himself. So he asked Jesus, and who is my neighbour? In reply, Jesus said this is the story. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, let's not do that, beat him and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, he passed by on the other side.
Oh, I know, I've got an idea. I'm here to save the day.
Not in this story, Batman.
No.
But a Samaritan, not Batman.
Hey, hold on a second. No one's ever seen me and Batman in the same place at the same time.
Anyway, as he travelled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him, bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day, he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. Look after him, he said, and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense that you may have. Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbour to the man who fell into the hands of the robbers? The expert in the law replied, the one who had mercy on him. And Jesus said, go and do likewise. And we just thought, really, just at this moment in time, that's really helpful, isn't it? Like, it might be like your neighbour is very different to like what it used to be. Your neighbour at the moment could literally just be the person in the room next to you in your house. It could be your sister, your brother, it could be your mum and dad, it could be your guardians, it could be your grandparents, whoever it is. What you're basically having to do now is think about how you're going to love them. Maybe you were already, and that's great, but how are we going to love them? How are we going to look after them in this time? And then you also got maybe friends as well.
Yeah, so maybe check out what's going on with your friends on social media or FaceTime, or give them a ring. We've got maybe more time, but you might not see them face to face all the time anymore. And so it'd be great if we could keep in contact and make sure everyone's doing okay, and see what people need, and maybe pray for people and ask if people can pray for you and that sort of thing. It's just a great opportunity for us to connect in a different way to what we'd normally do. But that doesn't mean that we can't still connect. That doesn't mean we still can't be friends and be together and do this all together.
Yeah, I think be like Batman. I mean, the Good Samaritan.